Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Evelyn here. Today I'm doing a Leisa's tarot tag, Leisa of the TarotAlchemist. July is her turn to do a tag on Arwen's tarot tag train, and yeah, so I'm doing her tag right now. It took me a couple of days to think about this one, and I'll tell you why in a bit. Also, this is the second time I'm doing this. I had a massive sneezing fit. Fingers crossed I'm done now. I don't have allergies or anything, or hay fever or anything like that, but yeah, just a sneezing fit. It's really annoying. Right, number one, what genre of tarot are you most drawn to? Now, I have quite the eclectic collection. I like my novelty decks. You will have seen my Amigaland and Le Grand Circus tarot deck. I like different. I also like tarot decks from like a different culture. I've got a Chinese tarot deck that I might do a walkthrough of soon, and of course I've got Chase was very nice in gifting me his Native American deck, which I really love. It's a bit difficult for me to use, not difficult in the use, but like you have to have the book with it, because the depictions are sometimes of things that I don't know what they mean. Because they're of a different culture to what I'm used to. So I'm learning a lot through that, and I really enjoy that. Like, tarot is such a great diverse tool. And I've also got my eye on the voodoo tarot, because that looks very interesting. So I do like I said, I like different. But I also really love my animal decks. I've got a couple. Yeah, I like the sketched look of the World Unknown. I like pagan-y decks, witchy stuff, and I know what I don't like, which is good. Like, I don't really like the massively airbrushed people kind of decks. I know my very first deck was one of them, but that was a learning tool and I didn't mind that. Right, and then the second, and I'll do second and third question in one, because the second question is use a card from the majors and minors to describe your greatest strengths, and then describe how these cards come into play in your mundane everyday life. Now this I had a bit of trouble with, and I think it's a very sort of Dutch thing to not boast about yourself, and yeah, my strengths, that's still sort of like a difficult subject. I'm much better at pointing out my weak spots, like my weaknesses. So I actually asked the cards, and it kind of surprised me what came out. The Chariot. And I really like this one. It's a modern take on the Chariot, on her bike with the sidecar, which means that she can take stuff with her. Yeah, I quite like it. And I had to think about it, like, how could the Chariot be my strength? And it is, I suppose, in the fact that I don't, I always find my way. Even though I might feel stuck at some point, I will always find my way out again. Quite literally, yesterday was the anniversary of me moving to the UK. I've been here for 11 years. And that was quite a, not for me, it wasn't like a spur of the moment kind of thing, but for my family and friends, it was like, what the hell is she doing? So, yeah, long story. I'm not going to share. So yeah, I will always find my way, and I've come to trust that now. I do suffer with panic attacks, and that sometimes stops me from moving forward as much as I'd like. But in the end I do, and I am starting to now trust that I do. And then the minus card, Three of Cups, and it's like, if I were to describe it myself, I would describe myself as being a hermit, because I am. I work from home. My partner works nights, so during the day he's often asleep. He works 4 days on, 4 days off, so he's often asleep during the day. He's away at night. I'm on my own a lot. There's days literally where I don't leave the house. I tried to go on the balcony, but it's the smallest balcony known to man, so it's not like I've got a lot of outside space. But yeah, I am a bit of a hermit. We don't have, and this sounds so sad, but it's true, we don't really have any friends living here where we are now. We moved here 4 years ago because my fiance's work was here. He got made redundant because the company decided to get rid of the warehouse that they had here. He works in logistics, and yeah, so we moved here for no reason, really. But we quite enjoy living here, but because we're not like outgoing type of people, we like to be at home, creature comforts, yeah. We don't have a lot of friends. So when this card came up, it was like, I don't have any friends to celebrate with. But I do, and I do. The online community, as I've often raved about, is amazing, and I do celebrate, and I celebrate the community a lot. I will give shout outs whenever I get a chance, and I support people, and yeah, I really enjoy doing that, sort of like being a little bit of a cheerleader. And also, you know, because I'm getting married, I am part of this Facebook group of people getting married, and oh my god, it's just, well, so sorry, some people, like, I know it's a serious thing to get married, and I understand that people want to make a big, huge deal out of it, but the drama people talk about is incredible. A lot of people pick their wedding date based on a special date that's already special to them. An anniversary, birthdays, birthdays of people in their family that they've lost, things like that, anniversary of their first kiss, stuff like that. And I don't believe in that. I mean, it's great if you do, but it's not for me. I like to have, like, when I get a new calendar for the new year, I like to see as many special dates on my calendar as I can. Like, have something special to celebrate every month. That's my idea of like a good year. In both our families, a lot of birthdays are sort of clumped together. In my family, it's April mostly. In my fiance's family, it's July and August. So all the other stuff I would like to spread out. Now with the wedding, we didn't really have much of a choice, but yeah. spread the celebrations and celebrate. There's so much to celebrate and to sort of acknowledge during your year. So I am a firm believer of having something to celebrate throughout your year. So yes, that's 2 and 3. Share a tarot spread that you love to use for shadow or healing work. Now, I don't really do shadow work intentionally. Sometimes I will have questions or subjects that I want to do a reading on, and then I will go on Pinterest or whatever and look for something. But I really enjoy 3-card spreads because it's so versatile, and you can allocate the 3 spots to practically anything that you'd like. Sometimes I will pull a second card or do another layer of 3 cards if I want to get a little bit more clarification or go a little bit deeper. So yeah, that's what I do really. And I will allocate the spots to suit the subject. So it's not really a set spread that I could read out to you, because it changes with whatever subject I want to do the reading on. And then the 5th question is, if you scan over your practice over the last 6 months, what would you say the most common theme showing up for you? There's been a lot of cups and there's been a lot of wands, and I understand both of them. It's been quite an emotional couple of months for various reasons, good ones and bad ones, and if I can talk, there has been a lot of decision making and finally getting to do stuff and the whole let's do this kind of vibe. There's been quite a couple of fiery moments as well, to do with the cups, to do with the emotional side of things. So yeah, it's been a quite interesting couple of months. It's been interesting. I'm glad I'm only doing this once, she said, fingers crossed. Yeah, so that was it. I was looking for another question, but that was it, because I did the 2 and 3 in one go. That was it. Thank you very much, Leisa, for this lovely tag. I've really enjoyed watching other people do theirs as well. So if you want to still do this tag, please do. It's the Tarot Reflection by Leisa. I will link to her original video, as I always do. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.